Kamusta po? You're watching the news listener. Ako po si Angelo at pag-usapan na natin itong balita na itong si Sara Duterte kinwestiyon yung move ng House of Representatives para i-transfer yung kustodiya ni Ramil Madriaga sa NBI. Kung natatandaan nyo, nasa BGMP itong si Ramil Madriaga. Siya yung uh, naglantad last year kung saan alam niya yung mga impormasyon na merong mga pera galing sa mga drug lords, mga pogo lords na pumunta kay Sara Duterte. At merong mga ebidensya na alam niya at nagtutugma yung mga first affidavit na inilabas ni Ramil Madriaga. So, kung natatandaan nyo guys, sinabi ni Sara Duterte, hindi na daw kilala itong tao na to. Pero kitang-kita nyo, kahit hanapin nyo sa social media, sa Facebook, sa YouTube channel, o sa YouTube rather, may kita nyo talaga si Sara Duterte, nag-ano pa siya, nag-video pa siya na, Happy birthday, Sir Ram. So doon pa lang, ano na siya, shoot na sa basket. From borrowing from the words from Senator Ping Lacson. So pakinggan natin to sa ANC, okay? Kasi unang-una, by the way, before i-play natin to, nung nalaman ng defense team ni Sara Duterte na gagamitin si Ramil Madriaga, okay, bilang bagong witness dito sa impeachment case ni Sara Duterte, may nangyaring pagbubugbog kay Ramil Madriaga. At yung bumugbog daw ay galing bago-bago lang daw. Ayun ang nagtataka ng NBI o yung humawak ng kaso na yon. Okay? At naging concern yung defense team ni Sara Duterte na dapat daw safe yung tao kasi ito yung makakapagpatunay na wala naman silang ginawang kabalastugan. At dito, sinasabi pa ni Sara Duterte nga bakit gagamitin ito transfer itong si Ramil Madriaga. Di ba? So parang sa kanila, wala silang maayos na group chat. Hindi yung kanilang kagustuhan ay hindi talaga nagtutugma, di ba? So dito, panoorin natin yung kinwestiyon ni Sara Duterte. And ipapakita ko yung post niya sa kanyang Facebook account, okay? So panoorin natin itong balita muna.
President Sara Duterte questions a petition for the House Justice Committee to seek her financial records and to take custody of a potential impeachment witness against her. Several House lawmakers believe her objection to the request indicates she's worried this may result in damaging revelations.
Yes, this is a fear na kung lumabas ito sa publiko, guys, masisira ang mga Duterte. Kaya takot sila na itong si Ramil Madriaga ay mapunta sa House of Representatives. Diba? Nangyari kay Ramil. Tapos ito, kina-question pa niya na bakit daw yung kanyang mga aligasyon ay hindi naman sufficient, di ba? O sige, continue natin.
This report from Vivian Gulia.
Vice President Sara Duterte finds the treatment extended to Ramil Madriaga disturbing. Duterte, who has denied any connection with Madriaga, described him as an alleged kidnapper who fabricated an entire story. She says if Madriaga's custody is transferred to the House of Representatives as requested by a lawmaker, it would be giving him special treatment and a grave insult to his alleged victim. Madriaga, who...
Kasi yung kanyang aligasyon ni Madriaga ay talagang napakalaking allegation na dapat hindi dapat siya pinapakawalan, 'di ba? At yung mga numero na ibinigay niya at yung mga locations, mga tao ay talagang yung amount nagtutugma doon sa 125 million pesos. Kaya nga kung yung mga amounts na yon ay magtutugma, dapat tawagin si Ramil Madriaga, 'di ba? Bakit kailangan niyang pigilan? Kung wala naman siyang kinakatakutan at gusto niya ng blood bath nung nakaraang taon, mukhang ginagawa niya talaga ng paraan para lang downplay itong impeachment case laban sa kanya.
Who claimed to be Duterte's alleged former bagman, is accused of kidnapping, and he is currently detained in a jail facility in Taguig City. ML Party List Representative Laila de Lima asks why Duterte appears to be worried when her lawyer, Paulo Panelo, said they support efforts to secure Madriaga so he can testify and reveal himself as a fraud.
Yan. O yan, ano ang kinakatakot niya, di ba? O, bakit kabado sila? Oo. Oo. Kasi ito yung parang key witness na mag tutumbok talaga.
For Manila 3rd District Representative Joel Chua, the tone and substance of the Vice President's statement suggest fear. House Deputy Speaker Paulo Ortega asserted if Duterte is telling the truth, then she should not fear anything. Akbayan Party List Representative Shel Diokno, who made the request, stands by his motion to preserve the documentary evidence and secure the witness so the House Committee on Justice can fulfill its duty of assessing the evidence. The chairperson and a member of the House panel said,
I remember daw meron silang mini trial doon sa Kaya nga meron ng abogado tong si Duterte para i-address yung issue na yon. At hindi lang tong mga abogado, 16 sila at isa sa kanila daw ay puro milyon yung yung acceptance fee. So again, nagtataka ba kayo na itong mga Duterte papunta ng ibang bansa, especially sa Netherlands, many times in one year? At ang tagal nila dun parang may bahay na dun yung mga Duterte. So, okay, let's continue.
said they understand Diokno's point, but noted that the decision on Madriaga's custody lies with the court handling his case.
I don't think that is a special treatment because I have seen the significance of the affidavit of Madriaga. We can only request at the end of the day, it will be the decision of the court.
It will ultimately depend on the court if it will agree. Pero dapat ma-secure talaga yung person ni Mr. Madriaga kung totoo yung sinasabi pong threats against his life.
The House panel is expected to tackle Diokno's motion on March 18th. Duterte also criticized Diokno's request for the House Justice Committee to subpoena her statements of assets, liabilities, and net worth, record of bank transactions, and other relevant documents. The Vice President says it only reinforces her previous statements that there is no sufficient evidence to warrant an impeachment case against her.
Really?
She adds that if the committee conducts an investigation to search for evidence supporting the allegations in the impeachment complaints, it would be tantamount to a fishing expedition. Luistro and Ridon denied this.
We are rule-based, no? We are following strictly the rules because we understand the importance of the impeachment process. We cannot please everyone.
There can be no fishing expedition kung meron na pong already available documentation na papasok ho doon sa mga impeachable grounds against the Vice President.
On March 18th, the House panel is also expected to tackle the appearance ad cautelam filed by Duterte's lawyers for the impeachment proceedings. Vivian Gulia, ABS.
Okay, yun. So, dito, ipakita ko sa inyo yung kanyang actual statement na yung excuse me, file a motion ni Representative Chel Diokno na-obtain niya yung mga dokumento records, eh, sinasabi niya na wala daw sufficient evidence. Eh, guys, nasa kanila na yung ano eh. At pumush through na sa na-approvean niyo ng sufficient in form at substance. So, discussion na lang, di ba? Ang kinakatakot ni Sara Duterte, ito pa, yung chat, bank transfers, at link sa Madriaga papunta kay Sara Duterte. Okay? Kasi ayon sa abogado ni Ramil Madriaga, yung screenshots, yung text messages na personal connection nila ay nakuha na ng abogado ni Ramil Madriaga. So, yan ang isa pang mga nagpapatunay na meron silang connection dalawa. At yung mga bank transfers, ito i-share ko sa isa sa mga blogs na pina-follow natin. At kumakalat ito sa social media na yung chat logs, bank account, at yung actual na joint account ni Sara Duterte. Okay? At saka yung tatay niya ay active pa. Yan, pakita ko lang sa inyo para tapos yung account number hindi lang kompleto dito. Pero this is happened March 6, 2026. Meron pong isang mga I believe some netizens o yung mga merong isang tao na nag-try na mag-deposit kasi kung yung account ay deactivated, usually hindi naman tatanggapin yan ng ng machine, di ba? Kung pumunta ka ng bangko o ng ATM para mag-deposit. Kasi sa ATM meron pong pwede kang mag-deposit, okay? At dito napatunayan na merong mga nag-transaction na nag-push through. So kita-kita nyo sa baba, tinanggap ng teller, okay? At meron pang receipt, yan. At another screenshot. So, pwede nyo na hanapin. Ito. Yan. Okay. May Gcash pa yan, ha? Ito yung pangalan. Dennis Nolasco. Isa daw, ano to? Ang tao na to, isa daw siyang officer, security officer ni Sara Duterte. Tapos, meron pang isa dito na sa Gcash. There you go. Okay. So, yan, nagpapatunay na meron talagang active joint account Sara Duterte, Rodrigo Duterte. So, exciting to next week. Kasi may kita natin kung nagsasabi ba talaga ng totoo itong si Ramil Madriaga, kung matutuloy at mabutuhan sa plenaryo na impeach ulit si Sara Duterte sa impeachment court, lalabas ang lahat. So again, kung walang tinatago si Sara Duterte, dapat wag siyang matakot. Diba? Bloodbath yung sinabi niya. Ibigay natin yung hinihiling niya. Okay? So salamat po sa panonood. Kung meron po kayong komento sa ating video, paki-comment po sa ating comment section. You can hit the like and subscribe button kung nagustuhan niyo po ang ating video. Salamat po and see you po sa susunod na video.